What if the strongest man you know, the one who never bends, never breaks, is quietly losing control? Not because he is weak, but because he has finally felt something real. Jennifer's here. There is someone in your energy who carries a presence that feels powerful, grounded, and almost untouchable. To the outside world, he looks like a man who has everything figured out. He knows how to lead, how to decide, how to move forward without hesitation. People may depend on him, admire him, or even feel a little intimidated by him. He has built a life that looks stable, successful, and carefully controlled. Every step he takes seems intentional. Every move feels calculated. He is not used to confusion. He is not used to uncertainty. He is definitely not used to feeling overwhelmed. But then, there is you. And everything inside him begins to shift in ways he cannot explain. Because no matter how strong he appears on the outside, there is a quiet storm inside him when it comes to you. You are not something he can figure out with logic. You are not something he can control with effort. You are not something he can place into a box and understand completely. And instead of pushing him away, this mystery pulls him closer. You awaken something deeper than attraction. You reach a part of him that has been silent for a long time. This is a man who has spent most of his life being strong for others. He may have taken on responsibilities early. He may have learned that showing emotion is not always safe. He may have trained himself to stay focused, to stay disciplined, to stay in control no matter what he feels inside. Over time, he became someone who carries everything quietly. Someone who does not easily open up. Someone who would rather handle things alone than risk being vulnerable. But your presence challenges all of that. There is a softness in your energy that he does not experience anywhere else. It is not loud. It is not forced. It does not demand anything from him. And that is exactly why it feels so powerful to him. Around you, he does not feel like he has to prove himself. He does not feel like he has to perform. He does not feel like he has to carry the weight of being the strong one all the time. Instead, he feels something unfamiliar. He feels peace. And that peace scares him just as much as it attracts him. Because when a man has lived his life in control, letting go feels dangerous. When he has built walls to protect himself, allowing someone close feels risky. When he has trained himself to stay guarded, opening his heart feels like stepping into the unknown. But even with all of that fear, he cannot ignore what he feels for you. There's a confession forming inside him, something he has not fully said, maybe not even to himself in clear words, but it is there. It grows every time he thinks of you. It becomes louder every time he feels your energy. It sits in his chest, waiting for the moment when he can no longer hide from it. He may not say it out loud yet, but his heart already knows the truth. He does not want to keep living a life that is only about power, control, and success. He does not want to always be the one who leads and carries everything alone. He does not want to keep pretending that he does not need anyone. When it comes to you, something inside him wants to surrender. Not in a way that makes him less of a man, but in a way that finally allows him to be human. He wants to put down the pressure he carries. He wants to step out of the role he has been playing for so long. He wants to experience something that feels real, something that feels calm, something that feels honest. And you represent that for him. You are not just someone he finds attractive. You are not just someone he is curious about. You are a feeling, a space, a presence that gives him something his entire world has been missing. Because no matter how much he has achieved, there has always been a quiet emptiness inside him. Not something obvious, not something he talks about, but something he feels in moments of silence. A sense that something is missing, even when everything looks complete on the outside. And then you appear, and suddenly that emptiness starts to make sense. You bring a kind of emotional warmth that he cannot find anywhere else. You bring a calm that softens his thoughts. You bring a sense of meaning that goes beyond success, beyond money, beyond status. Around you, life feels less like a task and more like something to experience. This is why his feelings feel so intense. Because you are not just changing how he feels about you, you are changing how he feels about himself. You make him question the life he has built. You make him wonder what truly matters. You make him realize that being admired is not the same as being understood. That being respected is not the same as being loved. That having everything does not mean anything if his heart still feels disconnected. And with you, he feels connection. Real connection. The kind that does not need words to be understood. The kind that feels natural, not forced. The kind that makes him feel seen without having to explain himself. This is why he may act differently around you. Sometimes he may seem quiet, because he is trying to understand what he feels. Sometimes he may seem distant, because he is afraid of how deep his feelings go. Sometimes he may seem controlled, because his emotions feel stronger than he is used to. But none of this means he does not care. In fact, it means the opposite. He cares more than he is comfortable admitting. There are moments when he may sit alone and think about you, replaying conversations, remembering small details, wondering what you are doing, how you feel, and whether you sense what is happening inside him. There are moments when your energy crosses his mind without warning, pulling his attention away from everything else. And in those moments, he feels something he cannot ignore. A desire not just to be near you, but to be real with you. He wants to be seen by you, not for his status, not for his achievements, but for who he truly is underneath it all. He wants to experience a connection where he does not have to hide, where he does not have to control every outcome, where he can simply exist and feel accepted. With you, he feels like he can take off the armor he has been wearing for so long. And that feeling is rare for him, is something he has not experienced before, or at least not in a very long time. This is why his heart feels pulled toward you, not because of logic, not because of convenience, but because something deeper recognizes you. And even if he is still silent, even if he has not fully expressed everything yet, the truth remains. You have touched a part of him that no one else has been able to reach. You have awakened emotions he cannot push away. You have shown him a different way of being, one that is not built on control, but on connection. And slowly, whether he is ready or not, he is being guided toward that truth, toward you, toward a feeling that cannot be replaced, toward a connection that asks him to be real, not perfect. Because in your presence, he is not just a powerful man anymore. He is someone who wants to feel, to open, and to finally experience something deeper than everything he has ever known. There is someone in your life who feels an intense and undeniable pull toward you, and it's something that has completely shaken his inner world. This is not a light attraction or a passing feeling. It is deep, powerful, and almost overwhelming for him. He is the kind of person who is used to having control over everything. He understands how to manage situations, people, and even his own emotions. He is used to being the one who leads, the one who decides, the one who stays composed no matter what is happening around him. But when it comes to you, all of that control begins to slip away, and that is what truly unsettles him. You stepped into a place within him that no one else has been able to reach. He cannot explain it logically, and that makes it even more intense. His feelings for you don't follow rules. They don't listen to reason. They don't wait for permission. They just exist, growing stronger each day, and he finds himself unable to stop them. This loss of control is unfamiliar to him, and while it excites him, it also makes him feel vulnerable in a way he has never experienced before. And the world becomes quiet, especially at night. His thoughts return to you again and again. He replays moments, your expressions, your energy, your presence. He imagines what it would feel like to truly be close to you, not just physically, but emotionally. He thinks about understanding you deeply, knowing what you need without you having to say a word. He imagines making your life easier, lighter, more peaceful. There is a strong desire within him to be the one who supports you, protects you, and brings comfort into your world. What he feels is not just attraction. It is devotion. There is a part of him that wants to give himself fully to you in a sincere and meaningful way. He wants to be there for you in both the smallest and the biggest moments. He imagines doing simple things for you, things that may seem small to others, but mean everything to him. He wants to be the reason behind your smile, the one who brings ease into your day, the one who stands beside you when things feel heavy. To him, you are not easy to figure out, and that is exactly what keeps him drawn to you. You carry a certain depth, a certain light, something that feels rare and real. Even if he has achieved success, respect, or recognition in his life, there is something about you that makes all of that feel incomplete. You bring a sense of meaning that he didn't even realize was missing. You make him feel alive in a way that nothing else has. On the outside, he may appear strong, confident, and even distant at times. People around him may see him as someone who's always in control, someone who doesn't easily show emotion. But when it comes to you, that image begins to soften. His energy shifts. His seriousness fades into warmth. His guarded nature opens into something more honest and vulnerable. You awaken a softer side of him that he usually keeps hidden from the world. Deep within him, there's a truth that he has not fully spoken yet. He is ready to let go of his pride for you. He's ready to step down from the role of always needing to be in charge. There's a part of him that wants to be guided by you in a gentle way, to feel your influence, your presence, your energy shaping him. Not because he is weak, but because he trusts what he feels when he is around you. If you look closely, you may notice it in his eyes. There's a quiet question there, something unspoken but deeply felt. He wonders if you would accept him as he truly is. Not just the strong, successful version of himself that the world sees, but the real version of him, the one who feels deeply, who wants connection, who desires something genuine and lasting. He wants to know if you would allow him into your life, not as someone trying to impress you, but as someone who wants to stand beside you with honesty and devotion. Right now, he is holding a lot inside. His emotions are building, growing stronger with time. This is why his behavior may feel inconsistent or confusing. At times, he may come closer, showing more interest, more attention, more presence. And then suddenly, he may pull back, becoming quiet or distant. This is not because his feelings are fading. It is because there is a battle happening within him. His mind tells him to stay in control, to protect his independence, to not let anyone have that much influence over him. His ego reminds him of who he is supposed to be: strong, self-sufficient, unaffected. But his heart speaks in a different voice. His heart tells him that being around you feels right. His heart tells him that with you, he feels peace, warmth, and a sense of home. His heart tells him that this connection is worth stepping out of his comfort zone. And slowly, his heart is becoming stronger than his fear. He's reaching a point where he can no longer keep everything inside. The feelings he has for you are becoming too powerful to hide. There's a pressure building within him, and it is only a matter of time before it begins to show more clearly in his actions. He may not express everything perfectly, but you will begin to notice the shift. The way he shows up, the way he tries, the way he gives his time and attention, it will all start to reflect what he truly feels. He wants to prove something to you, not with words alone, but with real effort. He wants you to see that his feelings are genuine, that they are not temporary or superficial. He may begin to change parts of his life, adjusting his habits, making more space for you, prioritizing you in ways he never has before. He wants you to feel that you matter to him, not just through what he says, but through what he does. This is a powerful transformation. When someone who is used to control allows themselves to feel this deeply, it changes them. It doesn't make them weaker. It makes them more real, more grounded, and more connected to what truly matters. He begins to understand that true strength is not about always being in control, but about being honest, open, and willing to love without fear. For him, you have become more than just someone he admires. You have become a reason, a purpose, a feeling that he cannot ignore. You have awakened something within him that has been waiting for the right moment, the right person. And now that it has been awakened, it cannot simply disappear. He may not say everything right away, but his energy will speak. His actions will speak. The way he looks at you, the way he responds to you, the way he tries to be present in your life, it will all begin to reveal what he has been holding inside. His truth is simple, even if he struggles to say it. He wants to be close to you. He wants to be trusted by you. He wants to protect your peace, support your dreams, and be someone who adds value to your life. He wants to give you not just his attention, but his effort, his loyalty, and his presence. And very soon, it may become impossible for him to hide that any longer. My dear, this is something you truly deserve. The love, the attention, the emotional shift happening here. It is all a reflection of who you are. Your kindness, your patience, and your natural beauty, both inside and out, have created this moment. You didn't force anything. You didn't try to control him or make him change. You simply stayed true to yourself. And that is exactly what made the difference. There's something about your energy that reached him deeply. You touched a part of his heart that he usually keeps guarded. He may be someone who is used to being in control, someone strong, confident, maybe even a little distant at times. But with you, something changed. Your presence made him feel something real, something he cannot ignore anymore. And now, slowly, he is letting go of his need to control everything and allowing his heart to lead. He sees you as someone special, someone rare. You didn't have to prove your worth or chase his attention. Your natural way of being was enough. Your light, your softness, your authenticity. All of it drew him in without effort. And now, he is beginning to understand that what he feels for you is deeper than he expected. Very soon, you will notice the shift more clearly. It might come through a message, a conversation, or even through his actions becoming more open and sincere. He may not say everything directly, but the way he behaves will reveal his truth. It will feel like he is silently saying, "I trust you. I choose you. My heart is yours." This is a powerful moment because he is choosing you on his own. Not because he was pushed, but because his heart led him here. And that kind of choice carries real meaning. Now, your role is simple. You don't need to rush anything or overthink every detail. Just allow things to unfold naturally. Let yourself receive his care. Let him show his feelings. There is no need to be afraid of this intensity. What he feels is genuine. It comes from a place of wanting to protect you, support you, and bring peace into your life. He admires you more than you realize. The small things about you, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, even the quiet moments, they all matter to him. When you're not looking, he watches you with a softness that reveals everything he struggles to say. To him, you are someone truly important. Behind his confident exterior, there's a heart that is becoming deeply connected to you. He wants you to feel valued, safe, and chosen. He wants to show you, in his own way, that you matter. So let go of your doubts. What you've been waiting for is getting closer. A time is coming where you will feel loved, appreciated, and emotionally secure. You don't have to chase it. Just trust that what is meant for you is already finding its way into your life. This man feels a deep pull toward you and wants to be there for you in every way. He doesn't just like you, he wants to care for you, listen to you, and make your life easier and happier. Being close to you gives him a sense of purpose. He sees you as rare and special, someone who touches his heart in a way no one else does. Even if you seem strong on the outside, around you he feels softer and more open. Pay attention to the small things he does. His effort, his tone, his desire to help. These are quiet signs of how much he cares. You are stepping into a phase where you are valued and understood. You don't have to be perfect or strong all the time. You can be yourself and still be loved fully. This connection is real and growing. You deserve this kind of love, so stay open, trust it, and let it come into your life.